morning, everyone, and it's time for your Sunday weekly reading, the reading where we heal ourselves and we heal the world. I'm Dolly. This is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and as always, I'm very, very happy that you're here. So let's get over to the other camera and we'll get this started, okay? All right, so today we are going to be using the Divine Circus Oracle deck by Elena Fairchild. And we're also going to be using the Tattoo Tarot today as our tarot clarifier. So let me get these shuffled, and as I do, I'm going to ask the angels to protect us. I'm going to ask the spirits of the land and my home to watch over us and surround us. And I'm going to ask the ancestors to give us wisdom. What do we need to know today, Spirit, and for the course of this week? To help us heal ourselves and heal the world. Please and thank you, and I love you. Okay, and for those of you who have never seen me do this spread before, this spread represents the four directions. So we've got the east, where the sun rises, so that's the beginning of the week. The south, which is midweek. The west, which is towards the end of the week. And the north, which is the weekend. Okay, so let's start here with the beginning of the week, and our oracle card is Clown of Crossroads. Clown of Crossroads. And the clarifier for that card is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. And what I feel coming from Spirit with these two cards is we often reach a point where on our path where the roads diverge or the roads separate, okay? And the Five of Swords kind of like leans you towards thinking about like selfishness or self-centeredness, and the impact that can have on your decision about things. So I feel like Spirit is asking us to be careful about who we're serving and the motivation behind that the next time we come to a crossroads. All right. If you're making a decision based on, in other words, if you're angry or very upset, that isn't a time to be making a decision about a life path, okay? Allow yourself to calm down first so that you can gain a clearer perspective, so that you can see where those roads lead more clearly. Does that make sense? That's what Spirit has given me for that, and that's towards the beginning of the week. As we get towards the middle of the week, we have Her Wicked Ways. Her Wicked Ways, along with the Wheel of Fortune in the Medicine position. The Wheel of Fortune in the Medicine position. And both of these cards are leaning towards, again, selfishness, okay? Self-serving in a way that is not a positive. You know, we should always love ourselves. We should always make sure that we are a priority in our decisions, right? But when you come from a place of selfishness, there's always like this emotion behind it. There's always like I'm getting like this feeling of like revenge or envy. Revenge, envy, So basically, what I feel like Spirit is saying is, if you're in a headspace that is causing you to have like an emotional roller coaster, an up and down way of being, instead of like approaching something with the light and the love of the universe, you might be approaching something with the, I'm gonna stick it to them, I'm gonna get what I deserve, more of a angry, envious sort of feeling. If you're in that space right now, this is not a time to be making decisions. You need to take care of that first. You need to heal that first. That's the most loving thing that you can do for yourself, okay, is to get that healed, because it's affecting everything. It's affecting your friendships. It's affecting your mindset. Get that figured out and fixed before you make any big decisions about what to do next, okay? Let's go on to the next card. Now, this is towards the end of the week, and we have Crown of the Butterfly Bambini. Crown of the Butterfly Bambini. And as a clarifier, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. And so by the end of the week, we're feeling, the cards are showing us that, okay, things are settling down. Okay, things are settling down. We've worked through the problem. Okay, we love ourselves again. There's a newness emerging. That's the Butterfly of Bambini. There's this newness of attitude, newness of appreciation, a new energy that's emerging, okay, from the chrysalis, right? And the Ten of Cups, I mean, that's harmony and joy and love and fulfillment. So once you get whatever this is healed and you move past it and you can see clearly what the path is ahead, you're going to do great. You're going to do great. So work on it so that you can get into this newness, this emergence of what you are to become, okay? And then towards the end of the week, we have Dark Harlequin. Dark Harlequin. And the clarifier is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And what this is telling us is, although you're having this newness of energy, this emergence of something wonderful that's going to be happening to you this week, you have to remember that it's really easy to backslide into that self-loathing, into that dark energy. So be mindful of that. You know, stay on top of that. The Knight of the Knight of Wands is telling you that you've got some. I'm sorry. I heard a little weird noise outside my window, and I'm looking over there because there's like a little squirrel on the. There was a little squirrel on the ledge right out there that was like peeking in the window, like, "What are you doing, lady?" So sorry about that. Funny moment. So anyways, the Knight of Wands is like, it's enthusiasm and taking action. So what Spirit is telling you here is to just be careful about where you're putting your energy, how you're dealing with that energy. It's easy to backslide into darkness, and you don't want to go back there, okay? You've already healed from it, so there's no reason to gash that wound open, you know? And we often do that. We often get to a place where, like, okay, I can, you know, I am past this now. And something little will trigger us, or maybe something big will trigger us into thinking about it again and reliving whatever that demon was that we've gotten past. We call it back in. Don't call back in the demons. Don't do that. Okay? It is okay for you to be okay. It is. So, all right, let's go back to the other camera. All right, I want to thank you guys for coming today. I love you. I hope that you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for my live stream at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, the Good Morning Coffee and Talk. It's a great show. I hope you guys can be there, and I love you. Have a great week. We'll talk to you all later. Okay, bye-bye.